Hi, I'm George Woodbury from College of the Sequoias in Visalia, California, and in this video we're going to use synthetic division to determine if a certain value is a zero of a polynomial function. So in this example, we're trying to figure out if k equals 3 is a zero of the function. And what that means is that f of 3 would be equal to 0. That would also mean that the remainder, when we divide by x minus 3, or in synthetic division, using the value 3, that the remainder would have to be 0. So we just do synthetic division and then we compare the remainder to 0. If it's 0, that means it is a 0, and if it's not, it's not. So we're going to divide synthetic division using the value 3. The largest degree term is third degree, so that means I need 4 coefficients. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first coefficient for x cubed is 2. Now I need the x squared coefficient, which I see is 9. Then I need the coefficient for the term with x. There isn't one, so that's a 0. And then finally, the constant term, 12. Watch out for the missing terms. Bring down the 2. 3 times 2 is 6. Add. 9 plus 6 is 15. 3 times 15 is 45. Add. 0 plus 45 is 45. 3 times 45 is 135. And then we add to get a remainder of 147. So f of 3 equals 147. That means that f of 3 does not equal 0, and k equals 3 is not a 0. If we had plugged in 3 to this function, we would have got 2 times 3 cubed, 2 times 27 is 54. We would have had 9 times 3 squared, or 9 times 9, which is 81. And so we would have had 54 plus 81 plus 12, which is 147, definitely not 0. Let's try another one. This one got a little more to it because we can see a fraction already. We're trying to see if k equals negative 5 halves is a 0 of this function. So we put negative 5 halves in that division box. The biggest power is x cubed, so degree 3 means I need 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have 4 coefficients, and in descending order they are 2, negative 19, 4, and 160. Let's bring down the 2. 2 times negative 5 halves is negative 5. Negative 19 and negative 5 combine to be negative 24. Now we're going to multiply 24 by negative 5 halves. 2 goes into 24 12 times. 12 times negative 5 is negative 60. 4 plus negative 60 is negative 54. Negative 54 times negative 5 halves. The negative numbers multiply to be 2 positive numbers. 2 divides into 54 27 times. 27 times 5 is 135. And when we add these together, 160 plus 135 is 295. That remainder is not 0. F of negative 5 halves equals 295, not 0. K equals negative 5 halves is not a 0 of f of x. All right, a couple examples. This time they both failed, but you never know. But that's how you do it. Do the synthetic division and check to see if the remainder is 0. That does it for this section. I will see you in the next section.